What's up guys, my name is Mike and I am a software engineer, algorithmic forex trader, and recently I live in Thailand as an expat. For those who are new to this channel, if you are interested in algo trading, feel free to subscribe to this channel and join our Discord group to exchange ideas related to forex trading, programming and stuff like this. And now, let's move to the main topic of this video, which is me sharing my journey on building proper software for latency arbitrage algo trading. So let's see when we stopped last time. In the previous video, I made the design for the low latency hot path module, which will be the main brain, the most critical part of the trading software, the place where all the market data streaming and sending the orders happen. When it comes to the tools, I choose to use the Lmax disruptor library ported to .NET, which you can find on GitHub. This library will be responsible for managing the threads and also for low latency zero memory allocation patterns with their circular buffer structure. This was the final design and let's see how it goes from that point. It took me much more time than I expected. I spent on this thing over 3 weeks of my working time and I definitely underestimated the scope of the work when I was planning implementation of these modules, but let's start from the beginning and let's see what I implemented during that time. Okay, as a first thing, I started doing the interfaces to wrap the disruptor library. In this domain, you have only 3 object types. You have main disruptor, which is responsible for managing the threads. You have also events. Those objects are stored in the circular buffer and are pre-allocated during the disruptor to make sure no memory allocation happens during the runtime. Just, to do not provoke the garbage collector in .NET. And for the third type of objects, you have the event handlers. Those are objects that implement the function to be run every time there is a new event triggered in the trading app, like new market data, order confirmation received and stuff like this. Each event handler runs on separate thread. So basically I coded the event handlers, the disruptors, wrappers and the event objects themselves. And it looks like this. Okay, so this is the repository, and if we go to the domain, you can see the threads folder that I created. So if we go to the threads folder, we can see handlers and managers. So these are the functions that I implemented for the thread handlers. And the managers are basically the objects that are responsible for running the threads and also keeping the circular buffers inside them. So they are responsible for managing the buffers, and handlers basically are being invoked on the new event. This is the example of the handler that I make. Or sorry, this is the example of the market data thread manager that I made. Next, I had to implement the logic of those interfaces and I realized that I forgot about a very important thing, which is the algo trading that is one of the most important parts in the trading application. And by that, I mean I forgot to code the algo strategy objects, the objects where all the algorithmic strategy functions are being run. So they consume market data and produce send or close order request. So these are quite important things, but I coded them also and it looks like this. Algo strategy repository. So, just a simple interface for algo strategy like this. Okay, I had to code, but I needed also to run it to make sure it works properly. So I had to do the tests, of course. I know in test-driven development style, you need to first write the interfaces, then tests, and then implementations. But to be honest, I have definitely more fun doing the implementation first and then the tests. I don't know why, but it is like this. So the test looks like this. As you can see, I have here for the connection adapter, not that one, thread manager. So let's run this. Okay, so the test looks like this. I think I made some errors in the receive order engine thread manager, publish, and let's see what's that one. It's working. So yeah, that one has to be fixed. But some of the handlers are passing the tests. As you can see, the project and the entire app is getting bigger and bigger. But this is how it is in the trading domain. The projects just grow exponentially. In the trading domain, so much stuff happens that those kind of objects grow very, very quickly. But this also produces very high risk of me messing up something during the development time. and create loads of bugs to be hard to find and fix. So I make those tests just to make sure I keep the good quality. So anyway, after the tests, the last thing was to implement the connections to the exchanges. So connect, run the app and see if the entire flow of receiving market data and sending and receiving order actually works. But more about this in the next video. So thanks for watching till the end. If you like this content, please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel, as the growing numbers helps keep me motivated to produce more content like this for you guys. If you also like exchanging nice ideas about algo trading, feel free to join our Discord community. And anyway, see you in the next video.